Today I choose to follow you.
Good morning. It's December the 13th and it's Monday morning. I trust that you had a great weekend, that you spent some time with other believers in fellowship in the house of the Lord, and that your Lord's Day, Sunday, was a blessed and God-honoring time of reflection, rest, and worship of God. This Monday, turn to Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. And of course, this is Coffee with God. So get out that decent cup of coffee that you've made yourself, and let's kick off this day in the right, appropriate way. Just the way I like it. Galatians 2:20, and I really just want to focus on the last sentence in the verse, the last part of this verse. Verse 20 starts with, I have been crucified with Christ, and it is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God. Now that's awesome, and that's making the statement. That's knocking in the foundation of my life. I live for Christ, who died for me, who was crucified. And at this Christmas time, the light of the world is coming to the world, ultimately to save all who would believe in him as the Son of God. And we need to establish those roots. It's the same as saying, I am Sean Mellows. I am married to Nolene. I do have 2 children, Shannon and Wesley. It's just establishing the big things in my life, the things that make sense to me, the things that determine and define me. Where I work changes, the money I earn changes, the friends that I have may change with time, but the solids, the foundations, the things that will be with me forever, even if something happens in the future that removes my wife or my children, for whatever reason, it will still be something that defines me. I am Sean, who has 2 children and has a wife, Nolene, established and firm and can't be changed in a sense, part of my history. And so I've been crucified with Christ. It's no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. And the life which I now live, I live for him. Okay, so that's me. That's who I am. But then the last sentence took my breath away when I read it again recently. The life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, in Jesus. And then listen to what it says. Who loved me and gave himself up for me. That's good reason to live for somebody. The love we're talking about, die liefde waarvan ons hier praat, is nie 'n valse liefde, dis nie 'n oppervlakkige liefde. Dit is 'n liefde wat sy lewe geëis het. Dis 'n liefde wat hy homself vir ons opgeoffer het. Hy het ons sonde geword. Hy het namens ons, vir ons, die prys betaal. Hy het vir ons gesterf. Dis 'n liefde wat die moeite werd is. Dis 'n liefde wat alomhelsend is, as daar so 'n woord is. It's all encompassing. It's all or nothing. It's that kind of love that says, I love you. No, you don't understand. I love you. You really don't understand. You're not listening to me. You're not hearing me. I love you. And the extent of that love, the depth of that love, the weight of that love is that I will give all for you. And my prayer is that this Christmas time, as you hopefully take some time to just step back, step out of the rush, and maybe physically, emotionally, you're tired, you're exhausted at the end of a tough year, but that you will spend some time just reflecting on the love of God for you. Don't spend time in your quiet time trying to word your love for God and how much He means for you. Sit still and allow God to shower His love on you, who loved me and gave Himself up for me. Allow that to refresh your spirit. Allow that truth to set you free in this day, that Jesus loves you, not for what you've done, not for who you've become, but just you, who you are. Jesus loves you and gave Himself up for you. Allow that truth to sink into your heart. You know, when you say to your son, and he's 23, 24, you say to your son, I love you. And for two guys to express emotion like that is not easy and doesn't come naturally to some of us. And he said, yeah, Dad, whatever. No, listen to me. Listen to me. I love you. Yeah, Dad. And then we have to explain ourselves. We have to justify or bring home the depth and the truth of the love that we feel for our children, our daughters and our sons. God wants to do that to you today. He wants to affirm His love as a father for you. Don't brush Him off. Don't take it lightly. Sit there and experience the depth of the value and the weight and the magnitude, the magnificence of God's love for you. He gave Himself up for you. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Go into this week and open your eyes. Value the things around you. Begin to not just take them for granted, but appreciate those that you love, that the Lord has brought into your life, either permanently or for a season. And enjoy the rest of your coffee. Appreciate and value. If you've got tea, what can I say? You just can't put the same value and weight to a cup of tea as opposed to the greatness and the awesome taste of a decent cup of coffee. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Lord bless you.